Hello viewers, and for one final time this afternoon, welcome to Daytona Milton Keynes for round 4 of the Elite Karting Series season. It has been a fantastic round so far, and well, we've got another very competitive grid into the final Split 1 race of the day, which starts with Jack Simmons on pole position. Charlie Foster joins him on the front row of the grid. Charlie hoping to get himself into that winning position at the end of this race. Jamie Tiley-Gooden and Karlis Elmanis will be pretty good challengers on row 2 of the grid. Daniel Varlin is on row 3 alongside Archie Bullard, with Tyler Tom and Ollie Smith making up row 4. There's just 7/10 of a second separating the entirety of the top 10, with Jack Whitehouse and Jules Larkin 9th and 10th. Callum Angelo and Elliot Tuesley on row 6 of the grid, with Jamie Chase having some work to do in 13th. Alex Anagnostopoulos is in 14th position, with Adrian Perez-Soroso starting ahead of Luke Dodman on row 8. Luca Nick and Chris Phillips make up row 9, with Matt Putland joined alongside Split 2 Race 2 winner Louis Draper on the final row of the grid. So it is a stacked front row here with Jack Simmons, Charlie Foster, and then the second row, Jamie Tiley-Gooden and Karlis Elmanis. So this race should have fireworks. Not sure what form they might take, but for one final time here at Milton Keynes this evening, we're ready to go racing inside of Split 1. It is lights out and away we go. A flying start for Jack Simmons. That will surely be under investigation. He's clear into turn 1 ahead of Charlie Foster in second place. Jamie Tiley-Gooden slotting into third. Karlis Elmanis with a fantastic view of what's going on through here as the rest of the field make their way through. Luca Nick putting the pressure on Luke Dodman. Jack Whitehouse down the inside of Ollie Smith. He squeezes to the inside line and gets through on Ollie. I think that move was just about clean, but I'm not 100% sure. Ollie Smith was particularly happy with it, Luke Bass's me.
Yeah, it was a bit of an aggressive move there by Jack Whitehouse, but we've got Luca Nick meanwhile up the inside of Chris Phillips a bit further down the order. You've got Luke Dodman in front. Oh, he's gone a bit deep there, hasn't he? Going in to turn number 7. Matt Putland's now managed to make his way through on Luca Nick. He got held up a bit there by Luke Dodman as they now continue to go side by side as they make their way down to turn number 8. Looks like Luca Nick has got ahead of Matt Putland, but yeah, you can see now in front Elliot Tuesley. He's got a battle going on between Adrian Perez and Jamie Chase as they go down the railway straight. There's also a couple of carts side by side in front of him. It's Jules Larkin and Callum Angelo as they now head down. Oh, that's a bit of contact there going in to turn number 10 between Callum Angelo and Adrian Perez. That is one that will also need to be reviewed as Alexandros Anagnostopoulos gets past Elliot Tuesley. We've also got Chris Phillips on the outside, so there's battling taking place all over the place. So you can see from further behind as well that Luca Nick is in this battle too with Luke Dodman. But yes, that jump start will need to be investigated, or potential jump start should I say, by Jack Simmons and also Ollie Smith. He's just overtaken Jack Whitehouse going in to turn number 4. That was quite an aggressive move, as you say, between Jack Whitehouse and Ollie Smith going into turn 5 on lap number 1, and Ollie Smith now has got back past Jack Whitehouse. So all is fair and square now between the two of them. As you can see, Luke and Nick, he's got Louis Draper in front of him. He started at the back of the field, having won the previous Split 2 race. Now Louis Draper, he's overtaken another car. So he's up the inside. I believe that's Elliot Tuesley. He's up the inside of this. It is. As they head down to turn number 8. But yeah, all has settled down now with Jack Simmons in the lead ahead of James Tiley-Gooden and Charlie Foster in third place.
Well, this battle between our top 3 continuing to intensify. Karlis Elmanis continuing to have the best seat in the house as they make their way through into turn 11. Charlie Foster looking to get the run on Jamie Tiley-Gooden, but not quite able to do so. Meanwhile, further back, Jack Whitehouse trying to get the run on Ollie Smith, but Ollie gets a better exit out of turn 11 and holds on to his spot. So Charlie Foster all over the rear of Jamie Tiley-Gooden as Jamie makes a move for the lead of the race. He squeezes to the inside line, can't quite find a way through. Charlie Foster now for second position, tries to get through and does into second position. An opportunistic move for Charlie Foster as now Jamie back down the inside line into turn 7, is able to find a way through turn 6, as now they go down into turn 7 and Jamie Tiley-Gooden back to second place. Jack Simmons holding on to the lead. Jamie Tiley-Gooden pushing him down the straight as they make their way into turn 8. This is a crucial braking zone on the circuit. Get it right and you'll get a fantastic run down here the railway straight as Jamie Tiley-Gooden gets the power down early enough as they make their way through. Jamie Tiley-Gooden on the inside line now to turn 9, gets to the inside. However, Jack Simmons is able to hold on. I think Jamie back to the outside line. Jack made a bit of a mistake, in fact, and Jamie Tiley-Gooden into the lead of the race. It's the third race of the day and he's led all 3.
Yeah, he has indeed. So yeah, he is back into his natural habitat, which is first place here at Milton Keynes, ahead of Jack Simmons. So Jack went a bit wide when he had Jamie Tiley-Gooden on his inside. He went a bit wide through turn 9, which is what enables Jamie Tiley-Gooden to get clean through and ahead before they got to turn 10. So Jamie Tiley-Gooden, he leads the race ahead of Jack Simmons. We've got Charlie Foster in third place. We've got Karlis Elmanis, he's fourth overall, but first in class. Meanwhile, we've got Ollie Smith still battling away, this time now with Tyler Tom. He's doing such a good drive in this race as he's still side by side with Ollie Smith, who gets the undercut on Tyler coming out of turn number 5. Looks like Tyler has managed to get clear. No, he hasn't. Ollie Smith, what a good move that is, up the inside, going into turn number 6, and he is now through. Sneaky little move that was. He didn't have any kind of overlap into the corner, but he's managed to pull it off. So move there by Ollie Smith. Karlis Elmanis, he's leading within the senior class, 4th overall on track. And then I think it is Ollie who is 2nd within the senior class. It is indeed. He has Daniel Varlan in front of him. He's a junior driver. So you've got to remember, these front 3 are all junior drivers. There's a lot of junior drivers towards the sharp end of this grid here. So these senior drivers, although they're quite far down the order, will still be scoring a lot of points because they are high up within their class.
Elliot Tuesley is trying to make a move himself as they make their way into turn 10. This is on Luke and Nick that he's trying to get past, and as they go down into turn 11, now Elliot can't find a way through just yet. Luke is certainly there, and well, I'm sure Elliot will seize any opportunity he can get, but he's made a hash of turn 11 and can't find a way through. Let's turn our attention back to the battle for the lead of the race, as we have to go on the drone for this. Unfortunately, Karlis Elmanis has fallen a little bit of ways back. He's falling into the clutches, by the way, of Archie Bullard, I believe. Can't quite get a 100% identity on that, but I'm pretty certain it's Archie Bullard that Karlis Elmanis is falling back into. And, well, Jamie Tiley-Gooden 4 tenths at the lead of the race. But, again, for how long this race has been so topsy-turvy in the first half, this second half with topsy-turvy as well, as Louis Draper makes a move down the inside into turn 7. That's on Chris Phillips, but there's no way through. Chris gets the better run on the outside line. Is happy with that as Karlis Elmanis looks over his shoulder. He suddenly knows that Archie Bullard is there, and that Archie Bullard is certainly going to have the opportunity to get through and past him at some point in this race. It's a matter of when, not if, and Karlis Elmanis will have to drive very defensively. As Ollie Smith, what's going on there, Luke?
That's a move by Ollie Smith there on Daniel Varlan going into turn number 10. Good sneaky little move that was by Ollie. Kind of took Daniel by surprise. I don't think Daniel even realised he was there. So Ollie Smith now, he is through on Daniel Varlan, and he's into 5th place in this race. A good drive here by Ollie Smith. Remember, Ollie did the full season of D-Max Super Champs here at Milton Keynes at the start of this year. Mainly did it to get used to D-Max karts. As you can see in front now, that is side-by-side action between Karlis Elmanis and Archie Bullard. Good move that was then by Archie Bullard, who went up the inside of Karlis Elmanis into turn number 4, and he is now through into 4th position. These two are friends because they both race together at Santa Park in their D-Max Super Champs, so they know each other from there, and they are now battling out for 4th place ahead of Ollie Smith, like I say, who has a lot of track knowledge from doing the full season of Super Champs earlier this year, and he, like I say, is through now on Daniel Varlan. Just a little bit further behind as well, you've got Tyler Tom. He's battling out with Jack Whitehouse, so you can see him in the top of the shot here, so he's actually managed to pull away a bit from Jack Whitehouse. He then has Jules Larkin right behind him, and then you've got Callum Benslow, teammates with Ollie Smith and James Chase as well in the pack, battling out for 6th, 7th position.
5 minutes to go in the race then, and well, as we said, it's been so thoroughly entertaining at the top of the field, but Jamie Tiley-Gooden 1.2 seconds in the lead ahead of Jack Simmons. Him and Charlie Foster possibly the next battle to keep an eye out for. Karlis Elmanis, meanwhile, has been overtaken now by Archie Bullard, and hoping that he can catch back up. Archie doing a really good job, and in fact Ollie Smith is now all over the back of Karlis Elmanis, so he's sinking a little bit here, Karlis, even though he is set, if he finishes where he is, to take the senior round victory. So still a good performance from him overall, and he's well and truly competing for that championship as Ollie makes his way out of turn 7, gets a run on Karlis, who's onto the curb slightly on driver's right, and as they make their way into turn 8, Ollie Smith is all over the back of Karlis Elmanis, gets the better exit as well down the railway straight. They go in the slipstream of Karlis Elmanis. Look at how much it's gaining Ollie Smith as he goes to the outside line now. Has to go the long way around. It's brave all the way around the outside. Ollie Smith, and on the brakes into turn 10, gets the move ahead of Karlis Elmanis. That was hugely brave all the way around the outside. Kept his foot in at the fastest part of the circuit and is through.
What a fantastic move that was by Ollie Smith. These two, remember, they're fighting out for the championship this year. They are 1st and 2nd in the championship, and yeah, that was a superb move there by Ollie Smith. Round the outside at the end of the railway straight, got the inside line then for turn number 7. He is now through into the lead within the senior class, 4th place overall on track, I believe this is. And yeah, good move, like I say, by Ollie Smith. You can see Archie Bullard in front, so it's actually 5th on track, isn't it? Because Archie Bullard's in 4th. can see he's pulled away from this pack of cars. You've still got leaders scrapping away as well between Jamie Tiley-Gooden, Jack Simmons and Charlie Frost. Unfortunately, none of them have onboard cameras, or they do, but they've all died. Yeah, they're battling away out of shot. A little bit further down the order, you've got Jack Whitehouse. He has got Adrian Perez in front of him. He's doing really well this round, actually. He's done a very good job so far in split one. He's putting his track knowledge to good use. Adrian's been here a lot over the years, and he's got George Larkin right in front of him, and ahead of him you have got Tyler Thompson. Good battle there going on for 8th place.
As Karlis Elmanis just had to go very, very defensive into turn 9 just to try and stay ahead of, I believe, Louis Draper, of course, got promoted, and now Louis down the inside line trying to make his way through on Karlis Elmanis. Karlis is back on the outside line and just about holds on to to that position for the time being, and actually translates to around and about P6 at this point in the race.
Yeah, that was Daniel Varlan then at the inside of Karlis Elmanis. I know both have orange suits, him and Louis, so they're easy to mix up. But yeah, that's a good battle there between Karlis and Daniel. As you say, Karlis is going backwards a little bit in this race. I'm not sure he has the best of carts in this race, or at least that's what he would say. So yeah, now meanwhile his teammate Luke Nick is actually at the inside of Chris Phillips, a little bit further down the order. As they will go on the run down to turn number 6, but Karlis holding on for the time being against Daniel Varlan, and then he's got actually a whole train of cars behind him, so he's going to have a bit of a job in his hands with 2.5 minutes to go to keep everyone behind.
Absolutely, as Karlis Elmanis now defends against Daniel Varlan as they go down into turn 9, and well, for the time being, no way through for Daniel Varlan. Look at the train that Karlis Elmanis has accumulated behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carts behind Karlis Elmanis. Ollie Smith a few tenths of a second down the road, and as we head into what will surely be the penultimate lap of this race, Karlis has got his hands full as Daniel Varlan looks to the inside line. No way through for him there. Karlis staying strong in this one, as meanwhile Charlie Foster is all over the back of Jack Simmons.
He is indeed. You can see from this drone shot that Jamie Tiley-Gooden has checked out at the front there. He's actually set some scintillating lap times in this race. He set him 1 minute 5.1 as Jules Larkin now just looking up the inside of, I believe that is Tyler Tom, on the run down to turn number 6, and he has got through. You can see that from Jack Whitehouse's onboard, so that's a good move there by Jules Larkin. Jules Larkin racing at this circuit for the first time, racing the D-Max car as well for the first time. He was another driver like Alexandros Agnopoulos and Jack Simmons, who took part in our group D-Max tuition last month here at Milton Keynes, and he's racing today because he took part in that group tuition. Meanwhile, you can see Karlis Elmanis just looked over his shoulder. He's got Daniel Varlan still right behind him, so he's actually got him on the inside now, hasn't he? Yes, so Daniel Varlan, he is through. Good move that was by Daniel, now up into 6th position, and I believe that is 5th in class. So yeah, good racing there. A bit further down the order, you've got Luke Nick. He's scrapping it out still with Louis Draper, the winner of the previous Split 2 race, got promoted to Split 1 for this final race of the day. And yeah, good race that is going on between them for 15th place.
And well, by the time we make our way back to turn 1, it will have expired the clock, which means they are all on their final lap right now. Everyone receiving the last lap board as well. Karlis Elmanis under pressure here down into turn 6. There's yellow flags flying further behind. Not 100% sure what they're for. It's down into turn 7 they go, and Karlis holds on for the time being. This is very tense stuff. Jules Larkin putting him under an immense amount of pressure as the rest of our field make their way through down at the railway straight for the final time in this race. We'll keep one eye on this battle, one eye on the leaders as well, because Jamie Tiley-Gooden is about to make it a round sweep here at his home circuit. Jules Larkin into turn 9, tries to put that pressure on Karlis Elmanis. Jamie Tiley-Gooden rounds the final corner, takes the checkered flag here at Milton Keynes. What a drive for him, what a round for Jamie Tiley-Gooden. Let's wait and see Karlis Elmanis, who holds on into turn 10, down into turn 1, across the line. He gets clear of Jules Larkin and stays in 6th position, and that will be round victory for Karlis Elmanis as well.
And whilst that was going on as well, we had an almighty battle unfolding further down the order for 15th position. So we're just at the start of the final lap here. You can see running on board with Elliot Chusey. We've got Chris Phillips right in front of us. Then we've got Luke Nick, who you can also see up in the top right corner. In front of him is Louis Draper. Then you've got Luke Dorman in 15th place at the moment at the lead of this field. And there's a move there by Louis Draper at the inside of Luke Dorman going into turn number 5. He hasn't got a good exit though. And Luke Nick, he's got a good exit around the outside of Louis Draper. Don't think he's going to be able to make that work. No, he's not. He can't really go around the outside there of turn number 6, and Luke Dobman holding on to 15th place at the moment ahead of Louis Draper, then Luke and Nick. You see Chris Phillips, like I say, in front with Elliot Choosley. He's actually got a car right behind him. You can see on that timing tower, Matt Putland's only 6 tenths behind Elliot Choosley here, so this is a 6-kart battle for the lower end. Oh, that's a move by Luke and Nick then, coming out of turn number 8. What a move that is by Luke and Nick. Surely he's not going to get past 2 of them there. He got the run on Louis Draper, and now he's got the run on Luke Dobman too, around the outside through turn number 9. You can see all the carts in front now. Louis Draper on the inside of Luke Dobman now. Chris Phillips, he's on the inside too, so Luke and Nick's got past both of them. Going into the final corner, Chris Phillips on the outside of Luke Dobman. He's got the move done too, and there's a cart to the left of us here. There's Matt Putland side by side with Elliot Choosley across the line. That was a great battle there at the end of the race there. Luke and Nick ended up coming out on top ahead of Louis Draper. Chris Phillips got Luke Dobman right there, so Luke Dobman lost 3 places in that final out. They're really unlucky with him. And then Matt Putland, he actually just finished 4 thousandths of a second behind Elliot Choosley in the end. That was a great ending to that race.
The results for Split 1 Race 3 looking slightly different, with Jamie Tiley-Gooden taking victory by 4.4 seconds, a larger margin than expected thanks to Jack Simmons and Charlie Foster both picking up a penalty at the end of the race. Archie Bullard is in 2nd position, with Ollie Smith promoted into the overall top 3 for the first time in the round for Red Monster Racing, winning the senior race as well. Daniel Varlan and Karlis Elmanis at the top 5. Karlis doing enough to win the overall round. Jules Larkin is in 6th position with a fantastic drive for Tyler Tom up into 7th, considering he was a Split 2 driver at the top of the day. Jack Whitehouse, Jamie Sherman-Chase and Alex Anagnostopoulos are the rest of the top 10. Callum Bengelo is in 11th position with Adrian Perez-Soroso in 12th. Luke and Nick, Louis Draper and Chris Phillips are the top 15, with Luke Dodman for Gold Star Racing in 16th position. Elliot Choosley is ahead of RJ Hawkins Limited's Matt Putland, with Jack Simmons and Charlie Foster both in the same team, both receiving those penalties, and despite both having incredible pace, they are dropped to the back of the grid. Commenting on the sunset, Karlis Elmanis, but time to comment on the race. That was really close pack racing all the way throughout, and looks like you had a lot of fun.
Well, it was fun. The best fun I had, I think, Heat 2, when I managed to catch up with Ollie. Had quite decent machine. Closed in on Ollie and had him on across the line, 9 thousandths apart. That's close. Yeah, that's real nice. Didn't know whether I got a place or not. I know it was 4th on the track or something, or 5th on the track. But racing Ollie, he's runner-up in championship. It's a nice one. Yeah.
So we haven't confirmed the results yet, but we're pretty sure. Ollie Smith, your senior race winner. What a race at the end.
Yeah, thanks. Just blitzed that last race. I think I was starting 4th in my class or something. Had a little battle with 109 at the start, and then just picked everyone off one by one, and it just first attempt bang, next attempt bang. Caught Karlis, and yeah, just made the move stick first time. Really happy because the day hasn't gone too well.
I did let you pass.